The wind tore across the plains, a howling lament over the golden grasslands of Wyoming Territory, 1868. The wagon train had long disappeared over the horizon, its creaking wheels and shouted orders now just echoes in the vast silence. Left behind, crumpled near a trail of broken sagebrush, lay a woman barely conscious. Her dress, once white, was now stained with dust and blood. Her bonnet had blown away, revealing tangled auburn hair plastered to her forehead. She had no idea where she was or why they'd left her. Clara didn't remember much, only that fever had gripped her, leaving her weak and delirious. They said she was slowing them down, a burden. So they made the decision. Her family. Her kin. They had left her with a flask of water and a single prayer. But fate wasn't finished with her yet. Miles away, Levi McAllister was riding the range. A solitary cowboy, scarred by war and years of solitude, he traded the battlefield for the open plains. He didn't speak much to people anymore, didn't see much point. The world, in his eyes, had turned hard and mean. But when his Mustang, Dusty, suddenly stopped and snorted toward the ridge, Levi followed his gaze and saw what looked like a heap of rags baking in the sun. He approached cautiously, rifle in hand, until he saw the slight rise and fall of her chest. Alive. Barely. He dropped to one knee. "Ma'am?" he asked, his voice rusty from disuse. No response. He slid one calloused hand beneath her head and gently lifted her. Her skin was hot, fevered. She stirred only slightly. Without another thought, he lifted her into his arms. She weighed almost nothing. Back at his camp, nestled in a shallow ravine by the creek, Levi worked tirelessly. He bathed her face with cool water, fed her sips from a tin cup, changed her damp clothes for a spare flannel shirt, and kept the fire low through the night. She trembled with fever, whispering names and places that made no sense to him. Each time she gasped or moaned, something deep inside him ached. For 3 days, Levi fought her fever as if it were his own war. On the 4th morning, Clara's eyes fluttered open, confused and glazed. Where am I?" "You're safe," Levi said simply, kneeling beside her. "Who are you?" "Just a cowboy," he replied, handing her water. Over the next few days, she regained fragments of strength, enough to sit up, to eat small portions of beans and bread. Levi learned her name, but not much else. She spoke little, retreating inward. Whatever had happened on that wagon train, whatever betrayal had occurred, left scars deeper than he could see. But he didn't press her. Instead, he built her a cot of pine branches, fetched water, caught fish, and once even sang a hymn under his breath, though his voice cracked with rust and disuse. And slowly, something unexpected happened. The silence between them grew companionable. He would mend gear or whittle wood while she braided strips of cloth or watched the stars. In that shared stillness, something sacred grew, a fragile, unspoken trust. One evening, as dusk settled in, Clara finally spoke of it. "They left me," she whispered, eyes fixed on the fire. "My family said I was too sick to keep up. That God would decide my fate." Levi's jaw tightened. He wanted to rage, to curse those who'd abandoned her. But he just looked at her with eyes as steady as the horizon. "God sent someone," he said quietly. "He sent me." Tears spilled down Clara's cheeks then, slow and silent. Levi didn't touch her, didn't speak more. He simply stayed close, letting her cry in peace. In the days that followed, she asked more questions. About him. About the horse. About the war. Levi didn't say much, but he shared enough, that he'd fought for the Union, lost a brother, and come west to escape the noise in his soul. Clara started walking again, slowly. She combed her hair. Smiled, once. That one smile made something break and heal inside Levi all at once. One morning, they heard wagon wheels in the distance. A new train was coming through, headed west toward Oregon. Clara turned to Levi, unsure. "You can go," he said. "They'll take you. Fresh start, maybe even find a town to settle in."